Okay, I don't know what's going on. Someone's happy, someone's laughing because I've been trying to record this a few times now, and anyway, I'm a bit delirious or something, I'm not sure. Anyway, laughter is good. This is good. Considering the crazy energetics, oh my God, it's all over the place. Anyway, welcome back, guys. My name is Myra, and I am psychic through my dream time. So I have some more downloads for you guys. I've pulled some cards just before the reading as well, and I'll get onto that shortly. And I have some good news for you. This is for a very small collective, and you are coming into divine union with your beautiful special person. So this is so exciting. I'm excited for you. So anyway, let's go. All right, so planet Venus might be significant. That's interesting because when Leo was in Venus, when was it? The other week? Oh my God. I was having a dream every single night for almost a week about divine partnerships and some karmic partners breaking up, and then straight after you're actually finding you're coming together into union with your divine counterpart or your high level soulmate. So, and that was going on every day. I couldn't even believe it. So Source wants me to talk about this. That's what's happening for this collective. This is a small, very specific collective. Now, you might be seeing 111, 222, and 333 as synchronicities. 111 for new beginnings, which makes sense. 222 for balance, coming into balance, and in a union balance with yourself, and also coming into partnerships and relationships. And 333 is for self-mastery. So there might be just some synchronicities that's might be coming up for you. It's been coming up for me. Also, rainbows might be significant. Egypt might be significant, and that keeps coming up really strongly, as well as cats, lions, tigers, panthers, cheetahs, which I said that last time as well, I think, and Lyra, the Lyrans, coming really strong, and also hawks. So, with this collective, I'm basically talking to ancient souls here, or ascended masters. And you're seeing this reality from basically the highest perspective. You know, it's a theater play, it's a show, it's a movie or a simulation, however you want to refer to it as. And you understand that this is simply a consciousness play, or a play for consciousness to experience itself through every single way possible. Therefore, you're transcending duality or polarity in the sense that there's not really good or bad or light or dark, or it just is. It's all just experience. And that's what we are here for, to experience, to have the experiences, right? And that's what it's all about. And it's to have the experiences for our soul's growth and evolution, right? Now, you also know, you have a inner knowingness that you came here, you projected yourself, or you descended down here into one of the lowest frequencies. I mean, this is not the lowest, but just about. It's pretty fallen enough, right? You know, you came here to remember, to really remember who you are, right? Because it's all remembering. It's peeling off the layers of the conditioning, and the belief systems and so forth. and simply just, remembering that you are a divine light being, eternal being, and very powerful. And you also know you have an inner knowingness that you know that you chose your parents. You know that you choose your gender. You know that you are experiencing or being inside of a construct where there's different dimensions and realms. You know that you choose the realm that you want to play in, that you want to experience as your consciousness. You choose your gender, you choose your parents, you choose certain soul contracts and agreements, you choose certain soul themes or event markers that will simply play out in your life. For the purpose of, again, growth, evolution, through the learning and the lessons. However, I like to refer to it as more like pattern recognition, realizations, self-actualization, and remembering and recognizing. Because really, you already know everything, because your divine essence, your I am presence, your Christ consciousness is, and your essence is already pristine, perfect, and whole, right? So again, it comes down to remembering. You also know that you choose your level of difficulty in this game. Some souls choose level 8 out of 10, some 5 out of 10, some 10 out of 10. Now, I am speaking to a collective here. You have chosen 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 level difficulty in this theatre show, Truman Show sometimes, right? This place gets a bit wild. And so if you have chosen the hardest level of difficulty, you may resonate with being a Blu-ray. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Because now I can get into different topics, right? So I just want to stick with what I want to say here, this channel message for you guys. But you might resonate with a Blu-ray or a Heyoka empath or a twin flame. Okay. So yeah, basically, some of you might even be also experiencing or familiar with or resonate with Sophia consciousness. So you understand that paradox is the language of truth. So for example, you know that you're the only one in here, or you're the only one experiencing this reality. You are the universe experiencing itself. There are no others. The others are reflections of you, as the external reality of the external world is a reflection of your inner state. As everyone is a mirror, everything is a mirror, everyone is a sacred mirror. And you know this, you understand this, you understand how this works, and what else is coming up about this. And you also know that it's a delayed mirror effect. Okay. So that's who I'm talking to here. Yeah, it's been quite the ride, right? You guys have gone through the fire at least 10 times, right? I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. So let me get to the dream downloads and what is coming up for this collective. Okay, the answer is most likely. Source gives me very specific messages and downloads, sentences, images in my dream time that are very vivid, meaning crystal clear, and it gets crazy. I mean, I can go back 5 years and recall dream states with accuracy, right? It's very interesting. Anyway, that's one of my gifts. So your answer is most likely, however that applies to you. A synchronicity is that I saw on the sign last week right in front of me. We are a perfect match. We are a perfect match. So someone may be thinking that or wanting to communicate that, or you will find out. It could be telepathy as well with your divine counterpart. However that applies to you. I was also hearing love songs for an hour straight the other week when I was getting my lashes done. All love songs, beautiful love songs, about love and divine partnerships, and it was kind of like quite beautiful actually for a whole hour. It's crazy. Synchronicities that are coming up so much is weddings, wedding rings, diamonds, pregnancies, babies, like crazy, absolutely everywhere. I am seeing it everywhere. I am seeing it right in front of me in the field. I was at the beach seeing the pregnant lady. I'm seeing the pregnancies in my dream time. I was driving the other day and this was so sudden and unexpected. Right in front of me was this big ostrich bird, right, because I live in nature. This big ostrich bird crossing the road, and a little baby walking behind. It was so beautiful. Oh my God. There's a lot of synchronicities, you guys, with these things. So that's pretty exciting. In terms of dreams, so in my dreams, what's happening is you are in a karmic relationship, or there's still a karmic around, or you're just at the end of that cycle, saying, and it still might be hanging around, or it's still lingering and you're like sort of not sure. Anyway, in my dreams, this was the other week, this was happening every day for days with these specific dreams. The breakup happens. Some of you think that that's the right person. The breakup happens, and then you straight away, pretty much, it just happens suddenly and unexpectedly. You come together with your SP, with your special person, with your actual soulmate, high-level soulmate or divine counterpart. And then you're all like, oh my God, happy and excited, and your life changes. And it's, like these dreams were every single day for almost a week, guys. Another dream was, let me just tune in. This is for someone here in this collective. This is just so detailed. I can recall every detail of this right now. Is you're getting married. It was a little bit, the wedding was a little bit you didn't have a lot of time to plan it, right? Because it was kind of happened pretty quickly. And so it wasn't a large wedding. It was quite a small wedding. And you're all excited, and you have your all your family and friends behind you, and you and your husband to be, you're walking and you're all excited. You're coming into the reception area where you're all going to have, your dinner and your celebration, and you're all excited. And like I'm just watching this play out. Oh my God. Anyway, your husband to be is fair, like fair skin, fair hair, not that much hair though. It seemed like he didn't have hair, right? He shaves his head or something. And the bride is, you have blonde hair. And anyway, you have your celebration, and I'm just like watching this going, oh, I'm so excited for you guys, seriously. Oh my God. And then after that, you're sitting with your husband, and you know you got a good one. You know that it's the right one because he was really like supporting you, and just it just felt so right. You were talking about something just after the wedding, something that was concerning you, or just, yeah, something played out. Nothing bad. There was just something concerning you, and you know, your husband was there reassuring you, and just showing you that safety, that you could rely on him no matter what happens. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, it was just beautiful, like so specific. So this is for someone. Let's just see what else came up in the dream. Then there was this power couple. There's a power couple that came to my house, and they were absolutely awesome. They were really high vibe, a high vibe power couple that created, they were really talented, and they created songs and music and performances, and they came to my house to talk to me and my brother about collaborating and working on this project together, and it was just so exciting, and we're all excited and they're excited, and I'm like, this is so cool. So anyway, that was another dream scene. So yeah, that is so exciting. Okay, so I've done this one. Yep. Okay. All right. Here's another dream. Another dream scene. So there's a soul contract. You have a soul contract with someone. It seems like it is a divine counterpart. It could be a twin flame. On the contract, again, this is vivid, crystal clear. I'm accessing the dream right now. Your name is on the contract, like your initials, and there is a tear in the contract. Part of the contract, something has been teared out of it. Okay, so I didn't get anything negative coming from the dream, but there could be two messages here for a couple of you. Is that someone did try to do damage with the soul contract. Maybe a third party is what it seems like to me. Something's been interfered with or delayed with this soul contract. That's one version. The other one is that this person that you have the soul contract with simply ended the contract, destroyed the contract, doesn't want to, out of his free will, or her or his free will, does not want to continue on with this soul agreement or soul contract. Because we all have free will, and we can change the script or add to the script or amend the script. Okay, so whatever that means to you, you know, okay? So that's that one. This is just crazy, guys. Okay, let's have a look at what else have I covered. That the couples, yes, and 3 of the dreams were exactly the same. 3 nights in a row, you're with your karmic, you break up, boom, straight away you come together into union with your divine partner, and you're happy, and it's just beautiful. Okay. Okay, so that's those dreams. What else is there? Okay, Egypt is coming up really strong, guys. You guys are ancient souls. What's coming up is is the sun. Ra is coming up. The Ankhs are coming up really strongly. Also Sekhmet is coming up, and also Isis and Osiris, okay, is coming up so strongly. Some of you guys are being called to Egypt. I went last year, and oh my God, best thing I have ever done. It's most likely activated my throat chakra. And in fact, Egypt is the throat chakra of the planet. So that's really interesting. And what are all the other chakras? I can't remember, but Mount Chester is the root chakra, I think it is, and Machu Picchu is the solar plexus. I'm pretty sure, but I can't remember the others. Anyway, you can look it up. It's quite interesting. So you guys, some of you, this is your dream. So this could be a synchronicity, a confirmation for you, okay? Another thing that is coming up is I got this specific download in my dream a few days back. And the dream download is, I am like Ra, the sun. Okay, very specific. I wrote it down. I am like Ra, the sun. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay, well, that's interesting. And that makes sense to me. And, you know, I'm crazy about Egypt, and I resonate, and I love the sun. And I know I had important past lives in Egypt that were a pretty big deal. But anyway, then I received the download the next day, like as a synchronicity, like download, saying, tell the humanity that they are the children of the sun. They are of eternal light and ancient power. Wow. Woo! Goosebumps. Yes. That's so exciting. I love that. I love that. Oh my God. Source is so specific, guys. Anyway, that's for someone, and you know it, okay? All right. Oh yes, another dream before I get to the cards, and before... Okay. Another dream, and this is absolutely crazy. Some of you may have experienced this. I'm not sure. This is pretty wild, this dream. Okay, and it's got everything to do with inner union and balance. So I had this dream the other week. I couldn't believe it. That in this dream, I was both male and female at the same time. A divine masculine and a divine feminine at the same time, but also the gender at the same time, meaning, yes, I had both the genitals, oh my God, at the same time. It was the weirdest thing. It is the weirdest feeling. I don't even know how to articulate that, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so they're the dreams. Now the cards. Okay, which one? What do I do first here? Okay, let's go with this one here. Okay, from this tarot deck, and I love it. This is the first time I'm using it, guys. It's a bit of glare. I just absolutely love the art. Now, this doesn't come with a handbook or anything like that, so you rely on the symbolism, but, you know, it is based on the tarot, right? So, anyway, there's some name or something at the back there. But, yeah, I got this just randomly sort of like at a spiritual shop a few months back, and I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, so I asked Spirit, what would you like to tell this collective, regarding this message, and the dreams, and the divine unions, or whatever else is coming up that the tarot wants to tell us and that Spirit wants to tell us. And I could not believe when I pulled this card, guys. Now, this might be hard to see because of the lighting. It's, did I get the right? Yes. Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Might be a bit hard to see, but it's just, the artwork is just so creative. This is amazing. Look at that, right? Just hope you guys can see. I'll show one by one just quickly before I explain this. Aren't they so cute? So anyway, this Queen of Swords and King of Swords, oh my God. To me, this is, and especially the way that these guys look, right? They're holding their swords. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Anyway, to me, this is like a power couple, right? They have absolutely got their shit together. They have clarity. They have clear mind, clear seeing mind. They know how to communicate. They know how to observe. They have control of their thinking mind. They have set their boundaries. They know how to be alone and in solitude. They are connected to source. They know how to be open and honest, right? Because the sword energy has everything to do with the mind and mental states. And swords also relate to the air element, which is all about speaking and communicating openly, right? So, yeah, they have inner wisdom and clarity. And so they can communicate with one another openly and honestly as well, obviously, and with others. And that's a beautiful thing. But I love the symbology in the cards here. Notice with the Queen that, there's a hawk up there. So very interesting confirmation and synchronicity that, again, seeing everything from above, from the higher perspective, right? A high level of consciousness, right? Which I love that. There's a little skull there. Little skull there, very cute, symbolizing like ancient wisdom and ancient codes. What else is there? The ruins there. Again, ancient. And yeah, look how she's just so content and just at peace, the way she's holding the sword, like, yeah, man, I've got it all sorted with the sun for illumination. Right, it's just gorgeous, right? He's the light warrior, just chilling out. Just chilling out there. Again, sort of has an ancient feel to it. The rock symbolizing the stability. Again, he's like really content, just chilling out there, sort of resting on his sword. You got the ancient ship there in the background, symbolizing, what's been already experienced in the past. That's done. We've been through that. We've traveled through that. That's done. I've gained the wisdom. Right? It's just, and even like, look at what they're wearing as well. It's so cute. Like, it's almost the same, the little boots with the little fur, and then the costume. It's just gorgeous anyway. I don't know, like it's just beautiful. Yeah, you guys, power couples, okay? I'm so excited for this collective. Anyway, this is just gorgeous. And I just want to show you a few more cards that I just quickly picked up from this gorgeous deck, is just to show you more images. And funny enough, of course, oh my God, we've got the sun. We've got the sun. Okay, but yeah, look at the artwork, right? That's how, just the back. But the artwork is gorgeous. Anyway, I love creatives. Oh, it's beautiful. Anyway, unicorns. Unicorns and rainbows are might be a synchronicity for you. And of course, again, related to Egypt, right? So look at the artwork, is gorgeous. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the artwork of this deck while I was at that. And then I pulled a oracle card from this deck, which found me. Most of the decks find me and they literally land in my lap. I might pay like a few dollars for them. I just magnetize them in. It's been happening for years. I have so many examples. This is one of them. And anyway, this is gorgeous. This is like a healing oracle deck where there are frequencies, pictures of frequencies on the cards like this, which activate your energy field. Hopefully you can see that. How beautiful is that? What a good idea. So that's the back of the card, and then that's what I pulled for you guys for this collective. So love is all around you, right? Love is all around you. Be strong, stay strong, because for those of you that are still ending the karmic cycles, or you're still getting over that, or healing from that, or grieving from that, be strong. Your true love is coming. We also have the green color here and the pink. I love that. Yeah, heart chakra, upper heart chakra, and love frequencies. Yeah, love frequencies. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, so that's gorgeous. And then from my original tarot deck, we have the sun again, guys. Again. Right? Look at this. This is beautiful. Happiness is coming. Like the dreams are saying, happiness, joy, bliss, right? Just being free. See? The little child. It's like your inner child is coming out to play in the sun. This is beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. Love is in the air. And with the Three of Pentacles. So this is teamwork. This is working with like-minded people, with your soul tribe, coming together with your soul tribe. This is like confirming my dream with that power couple, that divine couple coming together and collaborating with others who are into the same thing and working together as a team. Look at this, and that's a beautiful combo. Confirms the dreams. It's gorgeous. All right. Happy days are ahead. Happy days. I decided to pull another oracle card from this deck because it's just gorgeous. And this one is clear the space around you and feel the energy from the light. Look at this. So this is a frequency. So clearing your energy, guys, and your space is important at this time. Just keeping even your space clean, right? Keeping your space clean, keeping your aura clean. Someone might have a pink and light purple aura. A beautiful card, yeah. You can see it. Gorgeous. I'm so excited. All right, and just about done. So I decided to pull an oracle from my absolute favorite deck. This is more for the divine feminines or for the divine feminine energy. This is the deck. It's absolutely gorgeous. And anyway, there's a tiger, right? There's the cats again, the big cats. I just love this deck. It's absolutely gorgeous. And what came out is, again, confirmation. I still can't believe it. Duality. And I'm going to read the description. This is the back of each card. It's just beautiful, these oracle cards. And this is Mary Magdalene, priestess Mary Magdalene. And there's another skull. Guys, there's another skull. Crystal skulls might be relevant for someone. And symbolizing, you know, again, the ancient knowledge. So I'm going to read this. So for some of you, actually, and Archangel Michael and Yeshua and Mary Magdalene are my immediate team. And so you guys may resonate with them as well, or you might be descendants of Mary and or Yeshua. And what else was coming up with that? I wanted to say something, but it's just dropped out anyway. So let me read that from the booklet. Couldn't believe it even. Okay, so duality, yep. Number 36. The disciple priestess Magdalena sits at the entrance to a cave, a place of retreat. The skull on her lap indicates her spiritual side, whereas the open book represents her educated side. Right, there's the picture again. Quite symbolic, right? Her red dress and white sash beneath her are symbols of the divine feminine and divine masculine combined. Your life is also full of dualities. You are at the same time masculine. Oh my God. This is the part. Oh my God. Okay. Your life is also full of dualities. You are at the same time masculine and feminine, physical and ethereal, fully human and fully divine. That's right. That's what I wanted to say, is that, like I said at the start of this reading, that this is for a collective who are ascended masters. Ascended masters you guys are, and Mary is an ascended master. One of, right? So this card encourages you to explore all of these true yet diverse aspects of yourself. It may feel strange to dive into new spiritual practices if you've always been physically oriented. An active masculine approach to life may feel unnatural if you've traditionally been in a more reflective and feminine mode. But these deeper layers of yourself now long to be expressed. In opening up to these experiences, you will tap important, previously unknown strengths and talents and widen the scope of your spiritual, your personal, and even your professional life. Finally, there is a message of warning in this card regarding distorted perceptions. Magdalena, or Mary Magdalene has been historically misunderstood, called a prostitute when she was actually an educated landowner. Be conscious of the ways you may be misunderstood and be courageous in your intention to live your own life and stand in your truth. Also, be aware of any misunderstandings you carry about yourself. Any limiting or judgmental notions must be set aside. A clear understanding of your truth requires you to embrace your divine nature, the most gracious and powerful part of your many-faceted, sparkling identity. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God. How precise is that? Right? Confirming the dreams and everything for you guys. That's awesome. Absolutely beautiful. And last thing, or last oracle card. And I didn't bring the cover, but again, this deck found me. And it's like a dream oracle deck. And I thought, let me, and I got this recently, or it landed for me recently, this deck. And I'm like, oh, wow, this is like a dream oracle deck. And since I receive my channels and downloads for the collective and for myself through my dreams, I thought, let me pick a card. And so that's just how the cards look like at the back. I didn't bring the cover, but the cover is sort of like similar. And then the card is nurture. That's the card. And let me just read down the bottom. It says, take care of your needs first. Your nurturing will benefit others only if your own needs are met first. Nurture the new in your life and watch it grow. So again, please fill your cup, guys. So then you can help others. And this also relates to self-love. Self-love and choosing yourself first is key. And that's how you will come into union with your divine partner. And you guys know this, and that's how it works. Because if you don't love yourself, if you don't have self-love for yourself, then how can you expect someone else to love you? And I'm talking about unconditional love as well here, okay? And they're the partnerships that you are going into true love and unconditional love. Okay, so that's absolutely gorgeous, this one. That's been coming up for me as well, about filling your cup first. And this is like a little quick analogy before I close off. And I used to be a flight attendant actually a long time ago. And it's like, say if there's a oxygen problem and the oxygen masks come down, right, and you have to put your oxygen mask on, well, it's important that you first when you're willing and able, put your oxygen mask on first, so then you can help the others if they need the help, right? Because if you don't do that first for yourself, then you're pretty much fucked, right? So anyway, you guys know, but that's like just a good little analogy to use to help to explain to people, yeah, you know, because some people just don't get that. They give, and they leak their energy, they use up on their energy, and they completely forget about themselves, you know, and that's not the way to go about it. That's completely out of balance. Okay, and lastly, there's a red string. If you know, you know. So I was cleaning the bathroom the other day, and I cleaned it really well, and 5 minutes later, I go into my bathroom to grab something, and I suddenly see on the floor there, on the tiles, this red string, and I'm like, you have absolutely got to be kidding me, because I've just cleaned it. There was nothing there, and I don't have anything red in the house. Like, I checked the house, there's nothing red. No red tea towels or towels or whatever. And I'm like, and look at how that's tied together. Okay, anyway. Good luck trying to break a contract with a twin flame. It can't be done because you're the same soul. You can't cut out your own soul. Anyway, that's a message for someone. I don't know. I'm not even going to get into the twin flame topic at this point. That's for another topic. And last of all is I ate my fortune cookies. Anyway, I ate a bit of a fortune cookie in my last reading, and in one of my last readings, and that was an interesting synchronicity for that week, whatever. If you know, you know. If you saw that video, that was pretty cool. And anyway, I ate my last one the other day, and I said, okay. And I've got to say, most of the messages are kind of a bit weird, you know, in these fortune cookies. And I also didn't realize that there's numbers at the back, 6 numbers. I completely forgot, because it's been years since I last had them. I don't know if 10 years or whatever. And I didn't realize there were numbers at the back, but I'm going to read them before you guys, because it's you're having a lucky streak, I feel. But anyway, my last cookie, and I'm like, okay, this last one, make it a good one, Spirit. It's going to be for the collective, whatever it is, it's going to be. So let me read it. It says, you may, and this is so gorgeous, you may only be one person in the world, but to one person, you may be the world. How sweet is that? Oh my God, that's gorgeous. I don't know if that's blurry or what's going on. Anyway, there's numbers at the back. Let me read them out. You never know. The number is 1, then it's 21, then it's, oh, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, there's a combination of 3 numbers within the one thing. Okay, so we've got 1, then we have 21, then we have 232, then we have 35, then we have 36, and we have 39. Wow, well, that's interesting. Never seen that before. Anyway, they're the numbers. I'm not going to put them because they're going to come reversed for you guys. I read them out. If you need to rewind back, you can do that. And that is it. And just a little quote I noticed on my little sticky note calendar thing is, because I was laughing at myself. Sometimes I laugh at myself lately. And how I was eating the fortune cookie in the video. Anyway. And then I read this. You grow up the day you have your first real laugh at yourself. See? The divine is talking to me. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you liked that. That was fun. A little bit long. I don't know. I can't do short ones, I don't think. Well, anyway, I tried to. But anyway, I had fun. Hopefully it resonated. And let me know. And love you guys. And I'll try and do another really short video in the next couple of days, and then I'm going away for a serious, oh my God, a serious life coaching training. So I'm not going to be around for a couple of weeks. I'm going to be interstate and traveling and so forth. So, but anyway, you never know. I'll try and put out another one. There's something else important I want to discuss that's not related to tarot, and I want to put that out in a couple of days. So see how I go with that. Anyway, love you guys. Peace. Let me know. And until next time.